Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, 718 Bands, and today we'll be reviewing the 718 Cayman in more detail, kind of like I promised you guys from the last video. So yeah, let's get right into it and talk about the car. All right, so the 718 Cayman. So this is a 2019 Cayman, right? You know, didn't really have big boy money to afford the 2024, but you know, it still does the job. So this is, yeah, like I said, 2019 with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It is a mid-engine, which is better for the center of gravity of the car. So it's going to be more aimed at the middle instead of being aimed at the front, just like, you know, just like front engine cars. The car weighs just over 3,000 pounds, and which could be around 1,440 kilos. And it comes in guard red, right? So this is not, you know, hot chick red, it's guard red. So yeah, that's basically it about like the outside of the car. So let's go ahead and dive right into the inside of the car. Now let's get into the trunks. So this is the rear trunk. As you can see, it doesn't really have much space to it. All you can fit on this is about just like a gym bag and stuff like that. Although there are a couple more storages right here, and there's going to be another one on the right side. And what you're looking at precisely right here is going to be your engine. And you know, of course, there's like speakers and stuff like that right here. But yeah, so that's it for the rear trunk. So now let's go ahead and move forward to the front. All right, so now let's go ahead and move into the front. As you guys can see, I do daily drive this thing, so I do have a couple things in here. But so I think that this front is big enough for at least, I'll say, 1 BBL, you know, maybe 2. What do you think? Put 2 or 3 BBLs in here. All right, so yeah, so in all seriousness, whenever I went to the dealership, they told me that you can fit just 1 carry-on suitcase. But let's just say you're going on a road trip alone, you know, you could fit 1 suitcase in here. And yeah, just like 1 person could have a suitcase in here, and that'll be about it. So yeah, that's it for the trunks. So now let's go ahead and move into the actual guts. Okay, so now that we talked about the exterior of this car, let's move into the interior, aka the guts of the car. And as you guys can see, this car has black / peanut butter seats. There's the infotainment system in the middle, also with Apple CarPlay, which is always great in the car. And there's the Porsche logo, of course, the famous Porsche logo in the middle of the steering wheel, as well as having a left side ignition of the car, which took a while to get used to because I'm used to right side. But that's one thing that's really famous about Porsche. It does have 2 tailpipes, and these are sports tailpipes in black. And also, you know, of course, the famous Porsche logo right here, right under the spoiler. And one thing about this spoiler, you can go ahead and put it down, or you can put it up as you wish. It doesn't have to be in sport mode. It's just to your liking. So yeah, that's about it for the rear of the car. So I think that we covered everything. So why don't we go for a drive? Okay, but before we go for a drive, I can't tease you guys without letting you know how it sounds. So let's go ahead and start the ignition. Just a pure beauty. All right, so now let's go for a drive. Okay, so one thing about this car, so it does lag at around 2,000 RPMs, but once you get to around 3,000 RPMs, the car just keeps on going. And honestly, whenever you put it in sport, you do feel like a little bit more acceleration than if you don't have it in sport. But yeah, it's just at that 2,000 RPM range, that's whenever you really start to feel like the car lags just a little bit. And then, like I said, 3,000 and up, it's just, the car just keeps accelerating. And it does have 175 mph on the dash. So I've never taken it that high. The highest I've been to was about like 125, but you know, we just don't have like that, the long roads out here. So but overall, it's a really quick car. The acceleration is really nice on this car, and top speed, of course, is like really nice. 300 horsepower in this. You can also tune it all the way to about 350 horsepower, just like the Cayman S. But honestly, just for like daily driving, I mean, I'm not taking this car to the track or anything like that, so 300 horsepower is like more than enough for me. This car does come equipped with Bose speakers, and it wouldn't be a right video if I don't let you guys hear how this sounds, so let's get right into it.
What did you need? What did you want? I wanna get it alone, yeah. Fuck a little baby, come on, she coming home, yeah. What did you need and what did you want? I'm tryna put it on, yeah. Fuck a little baby, come on, baby, I don't want you tryna run game on me. Like this hoe, she came on me. Walking the foot, I clean out that might never gon' have them stay on me. On real stuff, I stay low key. Bitch said she wanna come stay with me. Bitch said she wanna come fuck with me. No emotion, that's okay with me. All you know, she playing with me. Baby got cake like bakery. Rah, tell that K on me. I don't do color testing, told that bitch she gotta come wait on me. That nigga ain't slack, you slack. Bitch, you sitting on your face. Fuck, she text me with this slay, little bitch, you.
Alright, and then that previous song that you guys just heard, there's gonna be no copyright on this video because that was literally my guy that's recording this right now. It's called What Do You Need? Just a little bit of unreleased, right? So so yeah, you guys won't be hearing this, but you know, I'll let you guys know whenever it drops. But yeah, What Do You Need by MV Tana.